Okay, so this program come from the TOPS October suggested program list.
Mhm.
Don't be tricked by treats. So I'm gonna read the first part and then we're gonna get into some discussion. So think a piece of candy here and there can't hurt. Think again. Imagine a 30-year-old woman who weighs 150 pounds. On average, she eats 2,000 calories a day, but burns only 1,900. Each week, she stores 700 calories, 100 calories each day for 7 days. In the course of a year, she stores 36,400 extra calories. There are approximately 3,500 calories in a pound, so she would gain about 10 pounds per year. By the time she turns 40, she could weigh 250 pounds.
Ooh.
This slow but steady weight creep is the way most people gain weight. Taking just a few more calories or burning just a few less causes energy imbalances. Although the imbalances may be small, if they are repeated day after day, year after year, they will add significant weight. All right, so now back to those pieces of candy. Starting with Halloween and continuing into the new year, sweet treats are everywhere, sometimes taking up whole aisles in the grocery store or drugstores. So, how can you avoid temptation? Tell your husband to leave them in the store or put them in the garage and hide the key. So, what are some ways we can avoid the temptation of eating that candy or sweets?
For me, it's been like not having it in the house. But
That's
once it
that's
gets
the
in the
best
house,
thing.
I am tempted. So I guess the thing would be is I wanted to give them money, and he said, no, don't give them money, give them candy.
So they can spend money at the dentist,
Yes.
or at Tops. Uh, okay, what are some other ways?
Well, what I have done is I just don't go down that aisle in the grocery store anymore. Even the same thing with the cookies, the cookie aisle. I avoid those two aisles,
Yep.
and it's okay because now I've gotten to the point where I just forget to go down there. Where
Yeah.
you know,
For me, honestly, I just don't do it. I don't know how to say that in a nicer way. I avoid bringing things into my house that I might get into the habit of enjoying. I probably eat a bit more salt than I need, and it's not a lot of salt, but I'll eat popcorn before I eat a sweet if I need a snack.
Well, that's good.
So I don't,
Finding a substitute is always good.
yeah.
Okay. Did you know that a quarter cup of candy is 100 to 200 calories, depending on the kind of candy it is? How easy was it to reach into the bowl of chocolate candies and eat a quarter cup portion, say a generous handful at a party? What are strategies you can use to keep your hands out of the candy bowl?
one of the things you could do if you're at a party, you hold a glass in your hand with a napkin
Okay.
while you're talking to people, or you don't sit down next to the candy bowl.
That's good. You could always bring something that um, has less calories that you know that is in your eating plan.
Another way too is that if you know it's a weakness, buy sugar-free candy.
Hmm. You still have to watch, the fat and stuff in it, but and if you eat too much of it, it could cause a migraine with all the sugar, alcohol, and the substitutes.
I just don't do it. That's why I don't drink sodas. Because
Yeah.
I don't diet free.
Yeah. Uh, Yeah. Okay. Does this mean you have to deprive yourself during the holidays? Not necessarily. Remember, there are two sides to the energy equation. calories in and calories out. So if you still want to treat yourself from time to time, just plan to burn 100 to 200 calories. But be careful because you have to walk about 1 mile to burn off just 100 calories. If you're using the exchange system, did you know that one piece of hard candy, sugar-free or regular, counts as one of your free exchanges? So do you have a favorite candy or treat that you just can't do without? Or do you
I like
think
Twizzlers.
you think you can't do without?
My problem is if I buy the candy, I can't stop
Yep.
eating it. I'll eat the whole bag of Twizzlers in one day. I can't stop.
Right. So if you just have to have it, you buy a smaller bag.
They don't make smaller bags.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a theater size or a big jug, you know.
yeah.
But I'm like her. If I don't buy it, I don't eat it. It's that simple.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Not in the house, I don't eat it.
right.
And when I go in the store, those are one of the aisles. I don't necessarily avoid it. I've just gotten so used to just going past it. So
Mhm.
You know, that's what I was doing to potato chips. I wouldn't buy the small bag. And I wouldn't buy the real big family size, but whatever bag of chips I had, I wouldn't stop until the whole bag was empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
So I don't buy them anymore. I just don't go buy that's one aisle I don't use.
yeah.
I'll use it for popcorn, but not for anything else.
Well, when you go up to the checkout counters, they always have the smaller bags of chips.
Mm-hmm.
Like a standard, the little bag that you would buy at I don't know, when you were,
Yeah.
little bag.
Yeah.
Who
You
wants a
always
little
buy
bag?
a couple of those.
That's enough to make you get angry and hurt somebody. Not enough.
If that's your weakness, you're probably right.
Just leave it there. Don't bother with it.
That's what I tell my husband about those little party size ice cream cups. It's
Yeah.
probably a half a cup, which is a serving, but me, I want to eat 5 or 6 of them before I quit. That's
Exactly.
just not
It's-
enough. But it can be. All right. So you can enjoy whatever it is, whatever your weakness is. You can enjoy it in moderation. Is just count it into your eating plan. Okay. All right. All right. Do y'all have anything else to say about don't be tricked by your treats?
Mhm.
Well, now that
Trick at my house.
yeah.
Send your grandkids.
Yeah. Okay. So I also came up with this game and I just put it together. So let me close that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the game is called Who Wants to Be a KOPS, and it's played like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay. So it's done for 4 players. Let's see. Yeah, it's done for 4 players. So the first set of questions, they've got this set up for the chapter contest or chapter game. All right. They've got this set up for a chapter game, and I can send it to all of you. And they're playing for dues is what they're playing for. So like each contestant answers 5 questions, and you start off with $1 off your dues up to $5.
Mhm.
So I mean it's pretty cool for that. All right, so let's see who's playing. The first contestant. All right, y'all raise your hand. Don't just holler it out. Okay, the first question is let's see. Put these foods in the order of calories, starting with the most. All right, raise your hand if you want to try it. All right, Irene.
Um, the most calories, apple juice, cheese, medium peach, and then the fourth one would be green beans.
Oh, that's correct. Good job. All right, I'm gonna put your name down here. Irene. Okay. All right, let's do our next contestant. Put these salty items in order from most salty to least salty. Who wants to try that one?
Me.
All right, but Judy.
A head of lettuce,
Most salty
teaspoon-
to least salty.
most salty or
Mo-
least?
Most to least.
Most to least? Oh, okay. A tablespoon of soy sauce, a bag of chips, a teaspoon of salt. The teaspoon of salt is probably number one. Could I back up on that?
Yep.
Soy sauce, potato chips, and lettuce.
Okay, that's correct. Good job. Okay, so then, all right, so you're contestant number 2, Judy. All right, Carol, can you mute? Can you mute one of them?
I'm having some problems, so
Okay. Yeah, if you
skip
just
me.
if you can just mute one of your appliances, one of your things there. All right. Let's see. Okay, next, put these food items in order as they appear on the food pyramid from top to bottom.
Mm.
From top to,
Yep. Betty or Laura, y'all want
I'll
to
try it.
Okay.
Bread is number 1. Oh, wait a minute. This is kind of confusing because they say fat and milk. I'm going to say bread is number 1. Fat is number 2. Milk is number 3, and fruit is number 4.
And that's top to bottom?
From top to bottom. Oh, wait a minute. Does it go? No, okay, I'm sorry. I got the best is on the top, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to say fruit, number 1.
So it would be the least at the pyramid. So you would have the smaller portions at the top.
Oh, the
and larger
smaller
at the
portion?
bottom. Yeah. So I mean, the
I
smaller.
thought it was by food categories.
Okay, so the food pyramid is at the top. You need to have least amount of what's at the top going to the most at the bottom.
Ooh.
So what
Fruit.
would you want least in your diet?
I can't do this because I don't do the exchange system.
Yeah, but this is the food pyramid. So think about it. Think about you remember the food pyramid?
So you're talking about the old food pyramid.
Right. The old food
Yeah,
pyramid where
that's not used anymore.
well, this game actually came from the Choice is Yours book.
Oh, okay.
So yes, it's older, but we all
I
still
would say,
remember at the food pyramid.
so I would say fat should be at the top.
Okay.
Then maybe I will go with
Now remember, bread could be grains.
okay,
it
then
was
I
the
would go
bread
with
and
I would
grain
go with
group, I
milk.
think is what it is.
I would say fat, milk, bread, and fruit.
Okay, that's actually, it's the opposite. It's fat, milk, fruit, and bread.
Oh, really?
So the bread, the bread is actually the grains. Hang on a minute.
Okay, so more grain than fruit. Okay, that's different. Okay.
I can't type. Hold on. How you spell pyramid?
PY
I knew that wasn't right.
RAMID.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't right. Okay. So let's put up the fruit pyramid. Come on. Okay, so all right, so yeah, so fats we want to use sparingly. Milk, yogurt, cheese, and the poultry proteins. Now this is old, so and then the next is vegetables and fruit, and then you got
Okay.
your bread, cereals, rice, and pasta on the bottom.
Okay.
All right. So Betty, we'll put you at number 3, and I can't. My pen quit writing. Okay, and then the next question is, let's see if you can, Laura, you want to try this one?
Sure.
Put in order the most to least these calorie burning exercises.
Okay. Singles tennis, number 1. Bowling, number 2. Volleyball, and then typing.
Okay, so it's actually singles tennis, volleyball, bowling, and typing.
Okay.
All right. I don't know why typing can't burn more calories.
Because
Use-
you're only moving your fingers.
That's right, but my fingers get a workout every day. Okay,
You need
contestant.
to do- Go ahead. I'm ready.
I do have my pedals under my desk, so occasionally during the day I'll take a 10-minute break and do my pedals. So, okay, all right, Irene.
Good snacks
right.
to keep in the
This
fridge.
is this would be your $1 question. Okay, good snacks to keep in the fridge are
Well, I know they're gonna say
not
it's
today.
it's celery sticks and apples,
All right.
but I
Very
sure
good.
like the meatballs and cheese cubes.
Yeah, those are nice. Okay, your $2 question is examples of beta carotene are.
Who is this for?
You answer A, B, C, or D.
Who, me or?
You, yeah. You've
Oh,
got 5.
good.
Each person have 5 questions.
Oh, okay. Examples of beta carotene. I'm going to say it's going to be B, carrots and cantaloupes.
All right. Very good. The richest sources of beta carotene are yellow, orange, or green leafy fruits and vegetables.
Mhm.
Okay. No, this is your $3 question. 1 teaspoon of table salt contains how much sodium?
Ooh.
I believe it's 1,000 milligrams.
Is that your final answer?
I don't, the way you're saying it, it sounds like it shouldn't be. But I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's actually 2,300 milligrams.
Ooh.
Wow.
No, they recommend no more than 2,300 milligrams a day. The idea, let's see, where did I say that?
There it is at the bottom here.
Oh,
At the very bottom, 1
Yeah.
teaspoon is 20 milligrams of salt.
Yeah.
And that's all that's the max you're supposed to have every day. No more than 1,500. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
yeah, I can't remember what website that come off of. But if you Google it, that's the first thing that comes up. All right. Okay, here's your next question, just so we can learn some things. The plate method refers to A, B, C, or D.
I like B. What is C?
That correct. The plate method is a technique of dividing your plate up to enable you to measure out appropriate portion sizes of different foods. And you know, the Tops website store has the new plates that has the how much you're supposed to put of each category in the section. Okay, and this would be your $5 question. Isoflavones, I don't know how you say that. Are what? A, B, C, or D?
Let's see. I don't really know, so I'm gonna go with C.
Okay, and that's correct.
Yeah, C.
Oh,
Those compounds that possess both estrogen agonist and estrogen antagonist properties.
hmm.
Okay. All right. So Judy, you were next.
Okay.
All right. Your $101 question. Resistant exercise, A, B, C, or D?
It is D.
D or B?
D is in dog.
Okay. The answer is actually B. Resistant training is a form of exercise intended to increase muscular strength and endurance. It
Okay.
involves exercise muscles use some form of resistance.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This
Yeah.
is your $2 question. What percent of obesity is caused by genetics?
Oh my gosh.
I actually had to change the answers because what they have on the paper does not match maybe the most current.
I would say I would say B as in boy.
I would say D.
I would say C.
Okay. We count
I'll
that
go
as
with
phone a
C.
friend. Okay,
I'm tempted
Judy-
between A and B.
Yes.
What's your final answer?
My final answer is D.
Okay. The answer is actually C, and this come
Oh,
from
wow.
obesitymedicine.org. So the answer was 40 to 70%. When this was according to the choice is yours, when it came out, their options
Oh my
were
God.
25 to 40% or 60 to 75%. So that was what the choice is yours was early 2000s, or was it the one after that? They had the choice is yours and the choice is mine. Tops came out with those books, but I can't remember which order. So apparently research has changed to make this different. Okay, and let's see, 1, 2. This would be your $3 question. Which one of these activities is a safe exercise for most people?
D as in David.
This
Sorry.
is
Oh,
Oh, wait. Hang on. Let me go back. I got
it's
the
not
answer
going to-
wrong.
Okay. Is it safe? It's the one is the safest for most people? Is
Yes.
walking.
Yeah,
Walking.
that's right. I actually
And I
put
thought it
C,
was
but
bull
I gotta
riding.
change. I gotta change that. Oh man. So according to the Harvard Health, the 5 best exercises you can do is swimming, Tai Chi, strength training, walking, and Kegel exercises. All right.
Okay.
So I got to change the answer. If I'm gonna use this again, I got to change the answer.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And this would be your $4 question. The average
Okay.
time taken to consume a burger, French fries, and a milkshake is, how long does it take to consume it?
I'm
to consume
gonna say it's
45 seconds.
number. Oh gosh, 15 minutes.
No, I'd say 45 seconds.
B.
It depends on who's eating, but
Yeah, if it's the
yeah,
grandkids, it's A. If it's the other one, it's B.
yeah, the answer is B.
Okay.
Okay, but here's how long it takes to digest.
Oh, digest.
No, the question was to consume it. So 15 to 20 minutes. So to digest a hamburger takes 24 to 72 hours for a meal to move completely through the digestive tract. And that was from cookinglight.com. And then simple liquids like clear juices, teas, and sodas, 20 to 40 minutes. Complex liquid like smoothies, protein shakes, and bone broths are 40 to 60 minutes. And that was from the
Okay.
Cleveland Clinic. So yeah, it takes a lot longer to digest than it does to eat. All right.
Okay.
So, all right, this would be the $5 question.
Okay.
Follicin promotes red blood cell formation. It is found in which type of food? A, B, C, or D?
A.
Okay. The actual answer is D. Dark green leafy vegetables,
Oh,
beans, peanuts, sunflower seeds, fresh fruits, whole grains, liver. Well, I guess it could be A or D. Because
well,
Brussels sprouts is in this list, but onions is not.
And neither is chicken.
Nope, neither is chicken. Seafood, eggs, or fortified foods and supplements. All right, I'm gonna have to change that one. Let's see. I have to research that one a little bit more.
I like this game.
Thank you.
It's
I will pass it along. I'm gonna change the ones that I got wrong and I'll pass it along.
Okay.
All right, so now, Betty, this is your questions. Your $1 question. An example of the meat category of the food pyramid is,
Let's say B.
I think that's probably right. No questions asked, no explanation. All right, your $2 question is, what is the range of acceptable weight gain during pregnancy? This is going by normal weight gain.
D is in David, 25 to 28 pounds.
Wow. It's been so many years. Oh my gosh.
With my last baby, I felt like 80 to 90 pounds. No. This is for a normal pregnancy.
I mean, I really,
What, in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s?
well,
I mean,
before I give my answer, which may be wrong, my daughter is due to be induced in the morning
Oh boy.
with
Wow.
baby number 2.
Oh,
But I'm
exciting.
not real sure of the answer, but I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with D. It might be B. I think they lowered the weight that they want you to gain these days, but I'm gonna say
Probably.
D.
Okay, the answer is actually C.
Oh my God.
Or normal weight BMI, which is 18 and a half to 24.9, is 25 to 35 pounds. Now this is, I just Googled this and this was written, probably
Ooh.
early 2000s. So, it may have changed a little bit.
And that question really needs to be rephrased because you can see it's based on your what is it, body mass index, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you go in pregnant already overweight,
Mhm.
they're not going to want you to gain 25 to whatever pounds.
Right.
So that's why I was hesitating on the question because,
So we'll say
I've
a
heard-
normal weight BMI. I'll change the question to a normal weight BMI.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I with my last one, I probably gained, I know I gained the 28 to 40 pounds because he was half of that. So he was almost 13 pounds. So he was half of that.
Oh my geez.
Um,
God.
Right.
Okay,
Oh,
so this would be your $3 question. You burn approximately 300 calories an hour by which A, B, C, or D?
is this for me?
Yes, Betty. Yep.
Um, mhm. Ooh, it's either C or D. I'm gonna go with. I wish it was C. I kind of think it's probably gonna be D. I'm gonna go with D.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So I went with C as the
Oh
answer.
wow.
So 150 pound person burns 300 calories in about an hour for walking 3.5 miles per hour. 30 minutes of running at 5 miles per hour, or 55 minutes of body weight resistant exercises. But somebody that's overweight, could probably burn 300 calories walking 3 miles an hour.
Yeah.
'Cause-
3 miles per hour.
yeah. So that I think the average person walks between 3 and 3.5 miles per hour when they're just regular walking, not strolling, but just walking for exercise. All right. So Betty, I think this is your last question. Let's see. One,
Not
2,
doing well. Okay.
4. Oh, no, this was the $3 question. All right, so hang on a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the $4 question. BMI means
Let's go with
D.
C.
D, bother me. It's just gotta be D. It's gotta be.
gotta
Come
be.
on, Irene.
The true answer is C, but it feels like with me, is what's been going on.
Oh no. Well, neither one of them should increase.
No.
Oh man. Okay. All right. This is the last question. Okay. Biotin is
Biotin.
Is this for me?
yes, this is your last question.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with B, a water soluble vitamin that aids metabolism of fat.
Yep, that's correct. All right. Laura, this is
Yes.
all you now. You get the last 5 questions.
Okay.
All right. The first one is a serving of orange juice is A, B, C, or
Half a
D.
cup. B is a half a cup.
Okay, good. B is correct.
It's always that little glass of juice that they give you.
Yep. All right. Number 2, obesity is associated with what 4 serious health problems?
Okay. Obesity, 4 serious health problems.
Yep.
It's gotta be D.
Well, it's got to be C.
See,
Cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease.
that's what I think. Listen to Irene with jiggly hips. Irene is a trip.
Hey,
Okay.
big boobs. I mean, that's what it says.
Swollen ankles. The sunburn is what throws it off.
For some of us, that is not true, Irene. Okay. Okay. All right. The $3 question is what is the normal blood sugar level?
Oh, okay. It is 80 to 110 milligrams. C.
That's correct. Yep. And the blurb here comes off of cdc.gov. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, all right, this is the $4 question. Which of these activities is not an aerobic activity? That should be not.
Lifting weights. C.
Okay, I think that's correct.
Mhm.
Okay, and the last question is the recommended daily intake of vitamin E.
Oh boy. I believe it's A, 100 milligrams.
All right, the answer is actually
B.
B. The recommended daily amount is 15 milligrams a day. All right.
15 milligrams.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that come from the Mayo Clinic. So I just Googled all these answers. When I got off of work, I just sat down and Googled all this answers and put these together. So that's why there's so many mistakes, because I'm not real sure. Look, my grandson just went trick-or-treating. It's a big old box.
Wow.
Take that away. Take it away. Take it away. And it's got some Whoppers in there. No, fruit gummies. That's not a fruit. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to stop that. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that game and maybe learned a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you.
Okay, let me